Alright guys, today's video is all about our coverage of the Race for the House event that was held at Maple Grove Raceway this past weekend. If you guys aren't familiar with this event, it is basically a bracket race style event where all of the proceeds go to the Ronald McDonald House charity. If you guys aren't familiar with that charity, it is basically a charity that provides housing for families who are struggling or may have a young child or a family member that is in the hospital so that they can be nearby their loved ones while they are going through a crisis. We have participated in this event in past years by helping make the trophies for the event, and this is our first time actually racing in the event. And we chose to bring my mom's 1966 Ford F100 powered by an LS3 and also my 1981 Ford Fairmont Station Wagon powered by a turbo Vortec 4200. At the start of every bracket race, they give everybody an opportunity to make what is called a time shot. That gives you an opportunity to see what your car is going to run for the weather and track conditions that are present for the day, and gives you a baseline for your dial-in that you will use for first round. After your time shots, things get real pretty quick. Usually they play the national anthem and move straight into eliminations. That means that half of the cars that line up are going home. Now I want you to pay particular attention to the BMW that's in the other lane. He's going to become kind of important later, and you'll see why. Now, bracket racing with a turbo car is a little bit difficult. As I discovered on my time shot, my bump box does not work. So I had to really pay attention to my opponent's dial-in order to determine if I had enough time to spool the car. Now I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even realize I won this race. Someone had to tell me after the pass. I am so not a bracket racer. Turns out, the BMW red lighted, and that meant that I automatically won. Next up was my mom's round 1 pass. Yeah! Now I have to admit, my mom is kind of a rock star. Not only did she tree the guy, also had enough experience to know she should let off in order to just barely beat the guy at the stripe. Yep, I just did that. I was basically treating this like a test and tune anyways, but I forgot to shift it down into first when I hit my trans brake button. Then I rolled through the beams and my day was over. As the day went on, my mom was getting more and more nervous every single round. I really had to calm her down. I kept telling her that if she wins, yay! If she lost, then we get to go home and see our cats, so yay! Yeah! But she kept on winning. This time, her reaction time wasn't better than the other guys. But because she stayed in it, she pushed the other guy to really break out. When she got back to the pits, she honestly didn't know why she won. Turns out, the guy in the other lane ran out by .134, and she only ran out by .021. Therefore, she won. Since I was now out of competition, I could devote all my time to helping Mom keep her nerves at bay. She really didn't want to race this next guy. The guy looked like the most stereotypical third-gen owner you could imagine. Like mullet and everything. But I told her, it'll be fine. It doesn't matter who's in the other lane. Just race your race. Yeah, good job, girl. As you may have heard, she was chopping him hard. I can really see why she didn't want to run him though. He cut a 003 reaction time. While her reaction time was continuing to improve, fortunately, he had issues on the top end and wasn't able to get anywhere near his dial-in. Therefore, she beat him to the stripe and she took home the win. She did it again. Not only did she tree the guy, but she also slightly let off at the end to make sure that she didn't break out. On to the final round. You can do it. You can do it.
One farm, one fun. Okay, Hank Lynn. Paul Nelson. 1522, Paula. The Ford F100, 1241 up on the board. Final pair.
No!
Here they go.
No! Mommy! It's okay, Mama. It's okay. It's okay, Mama. We still love you. Let's go get some ice cream now. Did you see it? Let's rewind a second. Yep, that's Mr. BMW. Turns out at this race, they had a first round buyback. So after I beat him in the first round, he donated an extra $50 to the Ronald McDonald House, and that allowed him to get a second shot. So I beat him in the first round, he bought back in, he made it to the final round, and he avenged his loss by beating my mom in the finals. It is what it is, guys. My mom did a great job, and I'm really proud of her. Alright guys, so that basically wraps up our video for the day. I am super proud with how my mom did. She absolutely killed it. She was very nervous before every race and I had to sort of calm her down a bunch. But overall, she raced like she had been doing it for a very long time. As for the final round, I'm sure she was just so nervous that had a little bit of a screw up there. Obviously, we've all been there, and anybody that's raced on any sort of stage knows how nerve-wracking it can be. Being that she went from making her very first pass at the beginning of the day to making it to the final round, I'd say that's extremely impressive. As for the event, it went really well. I am very proud that a couple of you in the comments actually showed up to the event and said hi to us. I really appreciate you guys supporting the charity for the event. And they had a record attendance for the event. 272 cars showed up for the event. I'm sure that all of the money that was raised this year is going to be used in a very good way, and I want to thank the people that showed up and were a part of that. So with that, we're going to end the video off there. I want to say a big thanks to everybody for watching. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and maybe leave a comment down below telling my mom how well she did today. We'll see you in the next one, guys.